So if you had a tattoo, what and where would it be? Or if you do have tattoos, tell us about them.
I swear to God, I've always wanted to have a tattoo, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what I would have. It would have to mean something.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, oh, well, maybe something in Arabic, write something in Arabic. What in Arabic? Or maybe it's something sort of, from Egypt, the pyramid. It was like, why? Why would you tattoo a pyramid or the Sphinx or so I've always wanted a tattoo, but I just can't think of what tattoo to have. And I don't even know where to have it, As the body ages, I go, well, what can I cover up? Maybe I can cover it up with a tattoo. Some big, huge tattoo, on the side or something. So, yeah, I don't know. Do you have tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
What do you
So
have?
I have two. I have a sun on my foot, and then I have a cross on my right rib cage.
That's lovely.
Well, actually, I got the cross when I was living in London. That was my gift to myself. Was a
no kidding.
cross
But
tattoo.
why of all the things in London, why a cross? It's just you went to to the church a lot, or what?
No, actually, what's funny is in the middle of the cross, it's the words Ancora Imparo. And I don't know if you've heard that from Michelangelo, but it means I'm still learning. And that was a concept that was and it still is. I still carry it with me constantly, that if you're not growing, you're dying, right? And I just had to, I'm still learning, and I fail a lot, but I'm still learning. And so that's really what it was more about. And I needed something to anchor that concept for me, and the cross was it. So
I think that's great. That's a wonderful thing. Yeah, that's what I mean about something meaningful about having if you're gonna have a tattoo. And what is Dana? What is?
So I have one, and I have plans for another one as soon as I get some more finances. But the one I have is it's a very long, kind of very special story. But resilience has been a really important characteristic and stronghold in my life. And so I love the lines of the poem, what didn't you do to bury me, but you forgot that I was a seed. And it was by Dinos Christianopoulos, a Greek poet who was censored because he was gay at the time. And this whole kind of just like idea of resilience even behind those words. And I wanted those words on the inside arches of my feet, but tattoo artists don't really like to do it there because it fades. And I was meeting up with an old friend, and we were going through a shared heartbreak experience. And she is a visual artist, and she was showing me these pictures that she had done, these little sketches in watercolor she'd done of oak seedlings that she had been pulling up from her yard because she had an oak tree that was dropping acorns. And she'd been pulling up, because she was dealing with the concept of like, well, a weed is only, what defines a weed? It's because someone decides they don't want it there, but it's still like a valuable plant. And so she had this picture she's showing me, and I saw this one that was kind of like crooked and funky. And I was like, I like that guy. What's his story? And she goes, oh, I ran him over with the lawnmower, but he kept growing. And I said, oh my God, can you send that to me? And so she sent it to me, and I went to another female artist. I always say my tattoo is female created and produced. And she put that on the inside of my ankle, and it wraps around the inside of my ankle bone.
Oh, that's one. Could you repeat the quote again?
It's, what didn't you do to bury me, but you forgot that I was a seed.
That's lovely. What didn't you do to bury me? Okay. I'm sorry. I just have to quickly write that down.
Yeah.
Okay. What didn't you do to bury me? But you forgot I was a seed?
Yes.
But you forgot.
That's so funny you say that about the feet, Dana, because originally when I went in, I knew I wanted a tattoo on my foot, and he was trying to tell me, get it on your ankle, get it on your ankle. And I said, no, I want it on my foot. And if you don't put it on my foot, I'll go somewhere else. And he put it on my foot.
And it's very, I don't know if, oh gosh, let's see if I but see,
wow. Oh, that's great.
Ankle
I love that.
But yeah, they said, because that was it. They said, you shed too much skin on your feet, But
Yeah.
also that was my first one. And I walked in and this guy who was like covered in tattoos looks at me and he goes, "You're getting it there?" It's apparently one of the most painful spots.
Painful.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me
Yeah,
tell you. Let me
It was
tell you,
painful.
it took me, I think it was 18 minutes, just under 18 minutes. The only reason I know is because I put on a very specific meditation and laid down on the table and went to a completely different place and just was meditating. And she stopped and I saw her kind of get up out of the corner of my eye. I was like, "Oh, do you need a break or something?" She goes, "No, I'm done." I was like in a
Wow.
whole other, it is like, it was, when you talk about like, yeah, finally doing it because it has importance, like I've never regretted it a day in my life because it was,
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty
Well,
important.
you inspire me. You're inspiring me to go get tattoos, both of you.
There you go. Now you just got to find your stronghold.
Yes.
And what's so funny is you talk about like fate. I wanted this one thing and I wanted this one thing for so long and I was being told no, no, no. And then I had this chance meeting with this friend of mine and the fact that she was drawing seeds, like
Yeah, that's amazing.
it
That
just,
is. It is. It's funny how we pull in certain people cross our paths who can help us with whatever at the moment we really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that was, we went tangential. Christy has another question to ask.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, that was fascinating. We've never gone that far with a question. So
I know. Yeah.
okay.